You're founder of Power Your Research, an academic branding company where I help academics and educators increase their visibility, authority, and income without the expense of a publicist. And I'm just checking something real quick before we get started to make sure everything is set up. Okay, audio sounds good. So, today I'm going to talk to you about some content creation apps. And, one of the things that I know my academics struggle with is creating content in the most time effective way. You are busy people, you are doing things, content and content creation, what I am doing right now, or creating memes and posts and all these things that go into social media strategy is the last thing on your mind. And so I want to make this a little more manageable for you by talking to you about the different apps I use to get content out there because I don't have a team of like 5 people creating content for me. I do have people helping me, but I'm not some large corporate entity, that I'm not using things that you can't use as well. So I'm going to go through about one, two, three, four, five, at least 5 apps that you can use to make this process easier for you. And then a couple of strategies that I use to get content out consistently. So, wherever you are watching this, feel free to drop a question in the question box if you have a question or comment. And if you're not watching this live, feel free to comment as well because I always circle back and answer questions and comments. So, on Instagram right now, let's start there and we'll talk about the different platforms as well. But all of these apps can be used across platforms. So, on Instagram right now, something that Instagram is pushing a little bit more is static images. So for a while last year, Instagram wanted us to do a lot of videos, reels. Now static images are back in demand, and so one app that you can use to create memes. And I'm talking, I use this app to create I can create 10 memes in like 20 minutes easy with this app. And this app is called Mematic, Mematic. And it's pretty self explanatory when you get into the app, but there is a free version so you can try it out and see how you like it. But when I find the app that works for the basic thing I need, I quickly order the paid version because it's only like $20 a month and it's going to make my life easier and bring me in more business. So I'm happy to spend the $20 a month. So for all of these apps I mentioned, I have the paid versions. I suggest that you do that as well for whatever apps you decide to use. But Mematic has a suite of a bunch of templates for memes where all you have to do is type in your information over the existing images. And the thing I really like about it is it gives you ideas. So it will already have text over top of the images, and that will help you with idea creation because I know for a lot of us, just getting in that creative mode and even thinking about the words that you should even be typing onto an image can be a challenge. So Mematic is one that will allow you to pump out memes really, really quickly. And you can download them directly from the app to your phone, or you can save them in what they call a project within the app so that you can always come back to them. Now, of course, you can use memes on LinkedIn, right? I don't post that many memes on LinkedIn, but I can easily take those memes and start sharing them to LinkedIn, which now that I'm talking about it, it's probably something I should do. The other app is an app called InShot. That's InShot. And I'm not selling you all anything. I don't have affiliate links for these things. I'm just giving information to help you all out there. So InShot is an app that will allow you to edit videos and photos. And you know, Obviously, you're going to have to be posting various videos and photos across a bunch of the different apps. And so this will make that process a lot easier. And the thing I like about it is sometimes the aspect ratio on Instagram can get a little funky, and you can put a video into InShot and it'll have the different options to change the aspect ratio. And listen, I know that saying aspect ratio may sound fancy, but I am the most low tech person around. Like, so if I can use this app, anybody can. Um, so InShot is a good one. You can also frame up photos and things like that. The other app that I suggest is some sort of hashtag app. So a lot of these social media platforms, you want to use hashtags so that your content can reach more people. Now I haven't found a perfect hashtag app that I like a lot, but I have a couple on my phone. I'll share one here today. It's called Tagstagram. So this will be particularly for Instagram, and it has content areas for different hashtags, and you literally can just in 2 clicks you can copy to the clipboard like 30 hashtags, and this makes it super easy when you're trying to figure out what hashtags to use on Instagram. So that's hashtags. The other app, and this app should be illegal, it's called a Viral Finder. So Viral Finder allows you to see the most popular posts from various content creators. So I follow a marketing genius named Madi Woodard, and if I wanted to see Madi's most popular Instagram post based on reach, Viral Finder will find that and tell me which one it is. And this is super, super important because if you have a competitor or someone who has an audience that you're trying to get in front of, you can easily see the best performing content of an individual. And then you can use that for inspiration for your next post, for the topic areas you should be talking about to get in front of that particular audience, right? So I highly suggest Viral Finder. I don't use it that much. I usually only use Viral Finder when I'm stuck, when I know I need to create some content, but I really can't come up with anything. I'll put my competitor's name in there, and then I'll find their top performing posts, and it'll automatically at least give me some idea of something that I can be inspired by and create. And then two more, Canva. Obviously, if you're watching this, you probably know about Canva, but I highly suggest you download the Canva app to your phone because this will allow you to create images mostly, from the hip. Like if you're not in front of a computer. Previously, I had only used Canva really at the desktop when I was doing, you know, content that would take me longer. But now that I have the Canva app, I can use my templates that I have saved in Canva to create content on the fly using the Canva app. And the Canva app has come a long way. It has lots of the same functionality and certainly enough for you to create what you need on the fly when you're like not by a computer, but you need to get some content created, or maybe you have an idea and you want to put it in Canva to save it later. Highly suggest the Canva app. And then the app that I use for scheduling. So a lot of people ask me, what's my content calendar and schedule? I don't have a content calendar, nor do I have a schedule where I'm scheduling things out like 30 days ahead. But I do use Hootsuite. That's HOOTSUITE to schedule content out on occasion. So for example, if I know I want a break from posting content every day, I'll say, hey, next week I want a break. I'm going to schedule content for the whole week. I'll schedule that content in Hootsuite, and then I have a break. I won't have to log into any of the apps for a week because I know I have content scheduled. So Hootsuite will also allow you to schedule to multiple apps at once. So I can schedule Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, and LinkedIn all in just kind of one piece of content you can select to schedule for it to go out on all of those platforms at the same time, which is obviously super convenient and something that you're going to want to be doing. So those are some of the apps that I use. I know when I was trying to figure out how to create more content and get consistent, I was looking for a video like this. Somebody just tell me the apps you use. Somebody tell me the apps you use without selling me anything, without trying to get me to click on an affiliate link. Just tell me. Tell me what you use. Tell me the behind the scenes stuff that you're using to get all of your content out there without having a big team. Now, I do have a marketing agency that schedules a lot of my LinkedIn stuff, and that's a whole different beast. But the what I just shared with you are apps that you can absolutely use for LinkedIn. I just choose to focus a lot of my energy on Instagram because it has for my creatives over on Instagram, it has the biggest ROI. I just haven't really been looking for unique ways on LinkedIn to kind of post. I do that all happens through my marketing agency who kind of does that for me. So happy to talk more about the editors that I use to edit some of my videos and all that stuff and the system I use for that. If you want that, let me know in the comments. This video got a lot longer than I intended, so I was going to talk about some of the systems, but I'll stop there because this is way too long. But I hope this helps somebody out there. If it does, I talk about all of these strategies in my academic branding book, a step-by-step guide to increased visibility, authority, and income. This is for my educators, academics, and scholars that want to build big brands, big platforms, leave a legacy, have more of an impact with your work, break it outside of your college campus so that you can create the change in the world you want to create. I hope that you'll take the time to go and pre-order the book or get it on February 27th when it releases. So I think we got 5 days. All right. So thank you so much. Tap in, get the book. Let me know if you have any questions, and I hope you have